Hello everybody, this is Kysen here and welcome to Tortuga. So many of you will have seen this series on my channel and some of you will know this is a server that you can join and play with me and all the other people that are on Tortuga. And I often come on here to record. In fact, I've done I think 25-ish episodes on here now. So all the information about if you want to join will be down in the description, as will a world download, because today we're doing a world tour and download episode. Now what you're going to see here is obviously some of my stuff that I've been building, but also all of the stuff that the other guys have been building on Tortuga. So I think the best way for me to do this is to go and hop into spectator mode, then I can really show you guys around all the different things that we have here. So let me go do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so first up we have my neighbours. That's my island just over there, and in here we've got Edward Cumper and Super Benji. Now these guys have been obviously, as you can see, doing quite a lot of clearing out at the moment for their base, and this is going to be a theme that you'll see throughout this episode. It's a lot of work in progress builds, and I thought that'd be cool because you guys will then get to see the development as they build these things up. So what we got here is on one side is Ed, which I believe Ed is taking over on this side, and this is all his storage and stuff over here. And again, more clearing out down that way. And then over this side is where Benji is going. And they've been busy getting beacons and all kinds of things. So they're pretty kitted out here. A lot of time has been spent here, as you can see. And then I guess they're planning out all their projects on here. So if they get through all of this, then my goodness, that's going to be one heck of a series. Just a little shout out to Ed as well, who is making videos on here. So I'll put a link to his channel down in the description as well, if you guys would like to see that. Now, I think there's probably a lot of stuff going on the ground here. I'm not sure what this thing is either. Looks like a potato farm there. So I'm trying not to miss anything, but at the same time, we're just doing a bit of an overview. And obviously, if you want to close look at stuff, as I said, there is a world download down in the description. So over here, we have a few people who have got together, and they are from the old Kysencraft world, and they decided to build a little town here. Well, not a little town, quite a big town, as you can see, but they're building that together. Obviously, this is just looking awesome at the moment. There is so much going on here. It really is incredible. So some people that are building here, I think, are Famke, Callie is here, I believe, Rob. There's probably others. I think Ara's nearby here as well. But yeah, just basically a whole load of people in together. I'm sorry if I've forgotten anyone. If you're watching this and I forgot you, leave a comment and tell me who I forgot, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to try and show you, again, just a bit of an overview here of what's going on. There's some very cool and unique sort of builds going on here, and this is going to be certainly one to watch, I would say, as it develops and progresses throughout this series. So a lot going on here. And certainly if you wanted to do a world download and build on from here, there's a lot you could do. And if any of you do that, if you do, download the world and get involved with building and stuff, then let me know, keep me updated. It'd be cool to see what you guys come up with and that type of thing. So you've got like all the farming area in here as well, and it's like a bit of a medieval town really, isn't it? But certainly looking very impressive so far. Little Edward Cumber statue there. There's another statue up here. People have been having fun with the armor stands and things. So yeah, this is awesome. This place is always full of people. Everybody's here, apart from me, because no one's got my head yet on the server. So I'm doing well in that regard. So, from a medieval land to a castle rolling over a mountain, this right here is Comical's build. And again, someone who has spent a lot of time on the server, as you can clearly tell from such a big build. This is what he has been up to, making this, again, medieval type of castle, I would say. So obviously the interior he's still working on at the moment, but he's got most of the framework on the outside of the building done. So another one to watch for sure as this develops, to see all the different things that end up happening on here. If we fly back out here, the overview of this from the outside I think is probably the best view, and it looks very cool and very unique. I've seen a lot of castles built in Minecraft, and I gotta say this one here is it's not like many others that I've seen. It's got its own sort of unique style, which I really like that. So that's awesome, and I think building on top of the mountain is cool. You can certainly do some tunnels and cool things down in the mountain, which would be very cool. Looks like we've got a bit of a note block thing going on here as well. Now I wonder, where does this start? If I put myself down here, can I start this off? Let's see. If I put myself into creative mode, I suppose, for a second. Here we go. Get rid of the F1 and this is, I recognise that. That's like Pirates of the Caribbean, right? That's what was going on there. So is there something on this side as well, maybe? Did I, like here? Is this another one? This is very cool. I assume that Comic made this as it's so close to his base. Yeah, oh, he was in chat just then as well, actually. Oh, it actually plays the whole way through when you play it from that side. That's awesome, very cool. Let's look at some farms and things going on over here as well. I guess this is an iron farm, is it? Yep, the zombies and the villagers and stuff there. Pretty awesome. He's certainly been up to a lot over here. Yeah, this is gonna be a cool to see not just the castle develop, but obviously everything around the castle as well. So there's the medieval town that we were at before, and just over this way we have Rob's tower, and a very good looking tower as well. Now Rob, I think, is part of that base over there in the background, but he's also doing his own thing, like many of them in that base. So if we jump inside here, this is what the tower looks like on the inside. And I have to say, it's very cool. It looks awesome. And I'm not sure if he's going to be building like a base around here of this theme or whatever, but if he does, I think that would look really cool. And actually, if you use like maybe 4 of those as the corners of like an abandoned castle or a rundown castle or something, I actually think that could look really awesome. But another cool build there from Rob. So now let's hop over to the next one. So this right here is Cinders House. And it's a very nice looking house indeed up here in the acacia biome. We've got some llamas outside there. If we hop inside, here we go. Yeah, pretty like modern looking furnishings and stuff inside here. Very cool. Storage and things are downstairs. I think there's also an upstairs, right? Was I right about that or not? Yep, there is up here. Here we go. Which is, I'm guessing, a bedroom? Yeah, there we go. A bedroom with a cat on the bed. Perfection itself. So this has been very nicely done by Cinder. And if we go just over this way, you can see there's a bit of a base going on here being built up. Now this is Cinder and Sky who are building this together. And again, they've got a lot of work done so far on this. From, I guess this is like their potato and carrot farm and that type of thing. And then over here we've got the cane farm. So just basically all kinds of different farms and things going on here. Definitely my recommendation when you're getting started to get a lot of farms done. Sort of makes sense to get all your resources together. And it'd be cool to see how this one develops. It's got all these little houses dotted around and things like that. There's some more just over here, as you can see. So yeah, very cool. And as I say, another one that I'll look forward to seeing how this develops over the series. So we're now back inside the Kysen Craft base, as you can see, because I almost missed something. There's a bit of a secret base going on in here. And up in this waterfall, just down here, I believe, we can go down this water stream, and boom, we're in an underground base. And this is where Callie is building all of his stuff in here. Got a few little underground farms going on there, being a bit self-sufficient. I'm liking that. And a storage room. And I'm sure this whole area is going to develop even more over time as well. So a bit of a secret underground base. Gotta say, I like that. Who doesn't like a secret base, right? And this will be interesting to see how it develops over time as well. So didn't want to miss that one. So just mentioning that one. And next up, we're heading off to see what Roy's been up to. So Roy is one of our newer players on Tortuga, but you wouldn't know it. He has been up to a whole lot. So obviously, again, a lot of farms going on around this area here, including a cow farm right here. But if we hop inside this thing, here we go. We have got all sorts going on here. So there's a villager down here doing a load of farming there of the carrots and things. Up here, we've got sugarcane, pumpkins, I think melons and stuff. So, I mean, yeah, he has been busy. Fair play to him. Now, there was something else as well that I'm going to need to try and find. I was just sort of seeing how this works, being nosy. That's pretty cool, actually, with the hopper minecarts there. I do want to show you this as well up top, because this just looks awesome. Here we go. Look at that, the tree in the middle. Got to say, that is a really nice looking build. Now, I don't know if he's going to keep building this up sort of vertically or not, but it's looking really awesome so far. If that does continue to go up, I think it could be pretty incredible, or even down, who knows. But over here, I think he's got his cave, right? Yeah, here we go. So this is Roy's little cave. So this is where he's been living. A very sort of humble living accommodation for someone that's been building this much. Very cool. I know he also has like a gunpowder farm on the server. He's got cactus farms going on. Just over here, you can see this is like a bone meal farm. There's all kinds of things going on. So yeah, he's certainly been very busy. One of our more active players. So next up, we have Leland's base. This giant octagon right here, which is looking very cool, I have to say. So, I mean, if he actually finishes this, this is going to be a huge build. Goodness knows what he's going to be doing inside here. But certainly I look forward to seeing how this is going to develop. I think as well, to see these arms he's got here, he's going to have each of those in each of the cardinal directions. So that's pretty cool. Down in one of these arms, or the one that's here right now, if we have a look, I have to say I really like the decor in here. I was having a look before. I think this looks really cool. Looking really good. Got a little villager up here for trade. So that's awesome. And yeah, certainly another one that I look forward to seeing how this develops. I think he was talking about as well the theme being kind of like an abandoned railroad, which you can see when you look up here like this. So yeah, it's looking awesome, and definitely one that has huge potential with the development of what he's going to do in this area. So, as well as Sky and Cinder doing a base together, Sky has come over here to build his own thing as well, and I have to say, this must be one of the most unique and cool buildings on the server. I really love that he's built this in the ice spikes sort of biome with the black and green here. I think it's dark grey and green, but it looks fantastic. Really, really like this. Big fan of this. These colours work great. The build looks awesome. And yeah, it's really cool. I mean, inside at the moment, obviously still being worked on. As I said, a lot of the builds are at the moment because this is quite a new server. But so far, it's looking fantastic. And, you know, it's the good thing about seeing all these different builds develop is they're all going to be different. They're all in their own unique areas and stuff. So that's really nice. I like that a lot. So next up, we have the shopping district. And the way we get here is through this custom-built portal that was built by Roy, which is looking very awesome. You come down through here. He also built this entire cave. And you go up like this, and then we're in the shopping area, which is very cool. So we've got all different shops here, from this one here with all enchanting stuff, looking like an enchantment table, of course, and we'll hop inside here. What impressed me about this was the sheer amount of obsidian that would have been needed to build this. That's an effort in and of itself. Then we've got the Redstone Shop here, and I've showed a lot of these before on my shopping district episode, so I'm just going to kind of skip through quickly. This one here, though, is very cool, the Elektra Shop. I think Cinder built that. She's got Elektras and rockets in there, and it's a cat with an Elektra. What a great look. This is Ara's Armour Shop in here. Have a little look inside. Here we go. So this is where you can get all your armour, of course, on the server. Then you got Famkey's Wood Shop right there, like that. That's looking awesome. And she's been added to that recently. But yeah, that's very cool. What else have we got? We've got this one over here. Another enchantment table up on top. Looking very cool. So this is more enchanted books and that type of thing in here. There we go. We've got the slime shop here. There you go. So here's all your slime blocks in one place. And what do we got here? This one here is a work in progress. We've got this one here, which is going to be the end shop, I guess. Now, who said they were doing the end shop? I think that might be Roy. Yeah, it was. Roy's end shop. Here we go. Look at that. Great look for the shop, I have to say. The end items do look really nice when you build with them together, actually. And yeah, pretty cool inside as well. So didn't really feature this one in the other episodes. There we go. This incredible good-looking shop right here is mine. So this is my honey shop. Still kind of a work in progress. I'm going to be adding to it. Then a couple of new ones have sprung up behind me. I've got some new neighbours here who are dangerously close to my bees. They might get stung. Oh, look at this. I haven't seen this one yet. This is new even to me. So I'm not sure who's building these. But yeah, people are building all kinds of shops. People are building multiple shops. Like, there's all kinds of things going on. It's very cool. So this one here is almost like a little, not little, but like a mansion, right? It's an interesting idea, like a mansion shop. And over here we have the village blacksmith, which I think is actually a shop, maybe? Or is it just a blacksmith? What's down here? I'm not sure about this. Maybe this is coming soon. Not sure about this one either. It looks cool though. So yeah, so this is our shopping. Oh look, one of my bees. Hey, go back to your home. Yeah, that was bizarre. So yeah, this is our little shopping district right now. And this will definitely be one to watch develop over time because people are going to be coming in building malls and we're going to be building some new shops and that type of thing. So this one I predict will really expand and it's going to be awesome to see that happen. Yeah, so I think that might be it. I'm going to check my list and then take a look. So the one thing I kind of forgot to show was my stuff. I suppose I should include it. So basically you've got video tutorials on everything I've built in here. So we've got the Neverwalk farm just below us there. We've got the super smelter over there. This here is my enchanting room, which is a work in progress. We got the storage room that I built just here. Down here is our villager trading hall, so this is very cool. If we go in here, there was a full tutorial of this on my channel, but basically each villager here has their own little slot and you can trade with them for all the books. You can also let the zombie down here get to them to infect them and cure them. By doing that, you will of course lower their trades. Over here we've got our windmill and our farm and that type of thing going on. In here is our Mending Villager. So in here we got a mending book for just 1 emerald. He's got his own little place because he's such a special villager. Over here we got our villager breeder. Again, video tutorial on that. We did this railway bridge here going over to these farms over here. But on the way, we do pass by the automatic sugarcane farm, the iron farm, the concrete farm, and the automatic fisher that are all here together because we can AFK all of these simultaneously then by being in one spot, which is very cool. And then, yeah, these are the newer farms that I built. So we've got the honey farm here, which gets us all of our honeycomb to stock up our shop with. We also have a bee breeder just down here. Here's all the bees being bred, and they end up in these hives. Going over here, this bridge and this thing, this was my most recent build, was my carrot, potato, beetroot farm tutorial right there. It's all automatic. And we've got villagers down here I've added in now. So they're all farmers and they all trade for those items. So we can get a load of emeralds by trading with them. And yeah, I think I shortened the island stuff, made it a little deserty sort of island. and that was the changes I made to that. Alrighty guys, well that is the Tortuga server, and if you'd like to join us, there will be information on that down in the video description, along with a world download if you'd like to download the world. But for this one, that's going to be about it. So if you enjoyed the content, if you like this sort of series and this videos, please do consider liking and subscribing. It really is greatly appreciated. But for this one, that's it. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.